Peace, peace. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for tuning in another day of Delta Crypto Daily News. I got a couple of articles I want to go over, y'all. We're going to continue the whole subject of ETH Killers today, right? So we got about three more that we want to talk about as we've been going. That's going to be like the theme of this whole week. Let's discuss these ETH Killers. And then at the end of the week, of course, we're going to talk about ETH, if it can die or not. But hey, we'll get there when we get there. Let's just continue going on now. And we'll start off with the total market cap. Let's refresh this so we get an updated version. Total market cap is at the current time under 2 trillion. Man, that's scary. You know, as I always say, I like to be a little bearish when we're under 2T. And it's looking like the sellers are making more money than the buyers right now. But anyway, let's get back to work. Market cap is 1,966,591. 1,966,591,332,830. That's what we're sitting at right now. Let's get through our market cap real quick, see if anything has changed. Well, Bitcoin coming in as number one, $41,446. It is down today by 2.83%. Ethereum is $3,118. It had a nice little drop down, 4.31%. Tether is still $1. BNB is $460.97. It's down 2.53% today. Cordana, one of the coins we're going to talk about. Number one as ETH Killers. It's been known. You know what I mean? It's where I heard the phrase at first. And that is $1.44 today. Wow. Even though they say it's down 5.69%, it's actually doing very well. It's up 25% for the week. So y'all don't sleep on Cordana this week. USDC is still $1. Solana, $136.04. It's down 5.13% today. Ripple still hovering around that old 74-cent range. It's down 2.86% and it's chilling on 42% gains for the week. Luna, $75.87. It is down 7.8% today. Polkadot, another one that we're going to be going over, is in the top 10. It's moving fast. We got to figure it out. Polkadot coming in at $24.52. Excuse me for that. It is down by 7.05% today. Dogecoin still rocking in the top 10. I see you out there, Doge, at 16 cents. It's down by 3.91% today. And to finish it off, we're gonna, you know what, I'm gonna add two more like I did yesterday. We're gonna go Avalanche, you know, of course, is at $83.97. It's down 5.54% currently. Shiba, there's a number that I can't read in dollars and notions, but you know, it's down 3.76% today. And Matic, that's one that I wanted to bring up. And we will talk about Matic today in our readings. And it's at $2 today, $2.09. And that's actually not bad. I know y'all looking at it, but then this is down 9.62%. Man, wait till we see what Matic got in store. Well, we're going to talk about it. We got Matic at the end. To start off our conversation, we want to go with the infamous ETH Killer. Like my first time ever hearing that coin phrase, ETH Killer, was when they was referring to Cordana. I didn't know that so many of these ecosystems was potential ETH Killers, but the number one that they considered to be Ethereum 2.0, before there was a discussion of Ethereum 2.0, was Cordana. So let's read about what they got going on and what we should be looking forward to in this 2-minute read. Cordana dApp ecosystem boosted by SundaeSwap mainnet launch. After months of waiting, SundaeSwaps give a rollout date. What? Its DEX decentralized exchange launches. That's great music to hear. Like, anybody that's followed me outside of this news segment where I don't show my bias on this news segment has probably heard me say some bad things about Cordana before. And it's only because it's been a slow rollout. Not that I don't think the project could do anything, and to be all the way honest, I show my bias because it called itself the ETH Killer, and I love Ethereum. So I was thought of myself to fit in Ethereum, but with a non-biased glasses on right now, Cordana really is a strong project that I think it definitely deserves our attention to read more into and see if this investment is right for you. Cordana is under the intense community pressure over the lack of usable dApps. Input-Output CEO Charles Hoskin has addressed the issue on numerous occasions. In each instant, he said things are moving along and thriving ecosystem will soon present itself. Over the weekend, the SundaeSwap team announced the date for the beta mainnet launch of its decentralized exchange, one of the better known dApp offerings that is elevating a degree of pressure. It really is. While cryptocurrencies have been largely flat going into Monday, at the time of writing, ADA is leading the top 10 with 10% in gains over the last 24 hours. Is this the taste of what's to come? The Cordana ecosystem fills out over the coming weeks and months? SundaeSwap is go. After months of anticipation, SundaeSwap is finally launching the Cordana. A tweet from SundaeSwap Lab gave Thursday, January 20, as they go live date. Right? So in 2 days from now, we have a go live date for SundaeSwap. The moment we've all been waiting for has finally come. We're excited and proud to share that SundaeSwap and the ISO will be launching on the evening of Thursday, January 20th, Eastern. So I didn't even give it time to say Eastern, but cool. Token distribution happens in 3 ways. Participate in its initial stake offering, ISO, yield farming, and exchanging on SundaeSwap or other participating dexes. Of the 3, the ISO method represents the safest, most low-risk method as Sundae tokens are obtained for free and no ADA is risked in the process. The ISO also starts on January 20th and will run for 5 epochs, for each Cordana epoch lasting 5 days. February 14th marks the final ISO payout date. To participate, stake ADA in one of the official ISO scoopers before each epoch snapshot is taken. 5% of the total Sundae supply has been allocated to the ISO. Finally, the SundaeSwap team thought it worth mentioning that this is a beta launch. Although the protocol has been audited and they are confident in the security of the DEX itself, governance functionality isn't available due to transaction size limits on the Cardano blockchain. The team will give an update once the issue has been resolved. Cordana leads the top 10. Since posting an all-time high of $3.10 in September 2nd, Cordana ADA has been caught in a downtrend, breaking key support levels at $1.88 and $1.20 along the way down. January 10th marks the local bottom, having bounced at its $1.07 level, leading to an upswing that topped out Monday at $1.57. The price still needs to close above $1.60 before the recent price action can be called a comeback. Great advice. Thank you for that. Nonetheless, this performance still sends Cordana back into 5th place on the CoinMarketCap, overtaking Solana in the process. Wow. Good to read. Now, after seeing that and that there's a way to get involved with this whole SundaeSwap, let's read a little bit deeper on that. I want to know how to get involved, right? I don't want to wait till the 20th. Is there some instructions I can? Oh, look at that. An article that we found in PublishOX. Now, I brought 4 articles from PublishOX during this reading, and we will be dropping each in the link, so y'all just wait out and watch out for that. You can read these yourselves to look deeper, even click on some links, but the bigger goal is that you can earn, right? We earning from reading on PublishOX. I'm going to read this article, I'm going to like this article, and then I'm going to earn from it. I'm going to show you exactly how. So, how to be prepared for Cardano's DeFi. SundaeSwap launches on January 20th. This week, SundaeSwap announced it will launch its DEX on the mainnet on the 20th of January. You can still qualify for their airdrop if you delegate your stake to one of the chosen pools until the 25th of January. What to do to be prepared? You have to install a Web3 wallet. Your ROI isn't compatible yet with dApps, neither is Dedulus. First, you have to set up a NAMI wallet or a CC Vault wallet. These 2 wallets are fully ready to interact with dApps on the Cordana blockchain. I would advise you go for a CC Vault since it's ledger compatible, which means that you can pair it with your hardware wallet for more security. Both of these wallets are browser-based. After setting up one of the wallets, you are ready to interact with the DEX. You have to put some ADA on your wallet or import your existing seed phrase to them. I would advise to set up a wallet just for DeFi and send funds from your main wallet to this new wallet. After this, you can go to a DEX and trade your ADA for existing native tokens or provide liquidity. Remember that this can only be done on SundaeSwap. So you have to wait until Thursday. They're making us wait on a Thursday for a Sunday swap? Come on. Anyway, what I have to gain for being ready? As you know, when a DEX launches, you have the best APY at the beginning, where there's not a lot of liquidity. You can gain advantage and farm a lot more in the beginning than when a few days pass. Be aware that some tokens might be overvalued, but the opposite can happen too. What to expect from a Cordana decentralized exchange? You can expect liquidity farming finally coming to Cordana and an explosion of new tokens that you have to do proper research before you buy them. DeFi is starting to grow a lot on the Cordana blockchain, and SundaeSwap might be an even bigger catalyst for DeFi on Cordana. Note that some congestion might happen and your transaction might take some time to go through. In the last 24 hours, according to Defilima, Cordana had an increase of 116% on the total value locked on DeFi, with only one basic DEX, decentralized exchange, active right now. This is huge. Remember that this DEX, Muesli Swap, only offers swap right now, and we are talking about $3.5 million in TVL already. It's to be expected that when SundaeSwap launches, this value will skyrocket. DeFi is coming together on Cordana, and these next months will be wild ride for Cordana users. I'm excited. Best regards, Crypto Peach. But like I said, I'm going to earn from this. This article just came out. I learned something, so I like it. Appreciate you for writing it. And I'm going to come down here and tip them 80% and still take a little 20% for myself. Why not, right? I read it. And just like that, I tipped my mans and I earned some tokens in the process. So not enough to just retire and quit. But if we do this daily, then yeah, we can see the money add up. Why not? Accumulate. Engage and accumulate is what we like to call it. Moving forward. I want to go into a different project. So that was basically Cordana in a nutshell, how to get prepared for SundaeSwap. I hope y'all paid attention. If not, y'all can read these articles that will be dropped in the y'all know, down below in the description. Y'all check the description, click the link, and earn y'all some tokens while you read along with me. Cool. So let's talk about Polkadot, right? Polkadot is growing fast. Polkadot growing fast. Polkadot's growth has been much faster than that of Ethereum when compared across points in their histories. Something definitely to read into. From the global economy slowly starting to come back to life, only for it to shut down once again in the wake of Omicron rearing its ugly head in 2021. The year has had crypto investors all over the globe on edge of their seats. While last year did see Bitcoin and Ethereum showcase their dominance, with the flagship cryptos rising to new all-time highs. It also saw big moments for projects like Polkadot. To put things into perspective, over the course of the last 12 months, while BTC registered gains of approximately 25%, DOT was able to move up in excess of 160%. Not only that, an increased number of studies released recently have shown that a growing form of institutionals as well as retail players have continued to diversify their investment schemes to include DOT. DOT was the asset of choice for institution clients last year. Over the last couple of years, several mainstream finance entities, including a whole host of banks, hedge funds, and others, have entered the crypto fray via Bitcoin, while 2021 has seen an increased number of these companies explore the realm of digital assets using Polkadot. In this regard, a report by blockchain analytic firm Mosry revealed that 21 of the world's 53 most prominent fund managers actively invested in DOT last year, making it one of the most sought out after assets, followed by other DeFi alt tokens such as Near Protocol and Terra, Luna, and Oasis Network, which is Rose. We're going to go over these three this week too. Wow, they just put it right there for us, but I didn't. Okay. Anyway, one of the core reasons behind Polkadot's growing dominance is the fact that the platform lays a high degree of importance on cross-chain interoperability, an aspect of crypto tech that most experts believe will continue to define the future of this rapidly evolving space. Thank y'all for that. I got another thing to read on it, but appreciate you. Let me give you the thumbs up. And hey, why can't tip? Where's the tipping at? I think I gotta wait Yeah, I got so much time to wait to tip again. So I'll come back and tip that a little bit later. I'll leave it there for now. But let's read our next article that we have on Polkadot. This is also found on PublishOX. Um, the slow rise of Polkadot and how to project achieved its greatness milestones in 2021. All right. So any type of data across any chain of blockchain, Polkadot is a network protocol that allows arbitrary data, not just tokens, to be transferred across blockchains. Parachains are live on Polkadot. Thanks to its unique design and prominent team, the interoperability and Web3 focused blockchain project Polkadot has gathered quite some followers and supporters within the cryptocurrency community since its launch. Just like it was the case of Cordana a few years back, Polkadot has become a hot project within the digital asset space while its platform was heavily underdeveloped. However, this has changed recently as the project has fulfilled a long-awaited milestone along with many other important achievements. In this article, we'll take you through the most crucial events, developments, and trends concerning the project ecosystem. Polkadot, quick recap. Before we take a deep dive into our topics, let's first see a quick recap about Polkadot as it's essential to understand the fundamentals of the project. Founded in 2016, Polkadot is a Web3 blockchain interoperability platform that aims to connect separate chains, including private, public, and consortium, so they can seamlessly exchange data, transfer value, and work together in other ways. Polkadot network consists of different components, such as relay chain, Polkadot's main chain blockchain that serves as a communication hub and provides a high level of security for all chains within the project's ecosystem. Parachains, probably the most crucial component for today's topic, is parachains that represent independent blockchains within Polkadot's ecosystem. While each user serves a unique purpose to create value for users, parachain runs up in parallel with the relay chain, communication with each other through the cross-chain message passing, the XCMP protocol. Polkadot features limited parachain slots, which means that a project seeking to launch one has to win an auction. Cool. Parathreads. While they are similar in nature, the main difference between parachains and parathreads is that the latter lacks a dedication slot and has to share one with the other chain. Since this model doesn't guarantee continuous uptime, it's best suited for solutions with less frequent operations. And bridges, my favorite part. Bridges are responsible for connecting Polkadot with other chains like Ethereum, Tezos, or Bitcoin, and achieving interoperability between the different networks. Man, see that right there in itself is huge, and making it not so much as it's being a killer, as well as an asset and assist in the Ethereum and Bitcoin exchanges. So, but we'll read further into it. Regarding Polkadot, it's crucial to mention its native DOT token, which is primarily utilized for community governance, staking, and bonding parachains, locking the coin to fund crowd loans for projects applying for parachain slots. It's also important to talk about Kasami, the official canary network of the project that serves as an ultimate testbed for all the new functionalities, features, and upgrades coming to Polkadot in the future. This is the reason parachain auctions went live on the Kusama first. Cool, thank you. Thanks to its architecture and design, Polkadot is a highly scalable blockchain that achieves increased throughput when parachains get deployed in parallel to the relay chain. At the same time, its network remains secure and decentralized. What happened to Polkadot lately? Now that you know the essentials about Polkadot, let's explore how the project's ecosystem developed in the past few months. To quickly recap the most important events before the project's current development, check out this list below. Polkadot has launched its relay chain in May 2020 and initially utilized the proof of stake, proof of authority, the POA consensus mechanism to lay down the foundation of its network. Next, the project implemented the nominated proof of stake NPOS algorithm to switch from a POA model and operate the network with a decentralized set of validators. At this point, the Web3 Foundation utilized the pseudo super user account that had access to important governance control to manage the chain more efficiently. Great. After enabling Polkadot's community governance system, the chain's management has become decentralized, gradually removing pseudo from the process. As a result, the blockchain governance has been fully handed over to token holders. Wow. As the last upgrade before the current ones, Polkadot rolled out a dot balance transfer with a runtime upgrade that removed all restrictions in this field. Now, let's see what happened after. Numerous projects built solutions on Polkadot. As Polkadot was getting ready for its slot auction, numerous projects joined the ecosystem to launch their parachains. According to a dot market cap, there are currently 150 projects that have already built or are developing their solutions to be launched later on Polkadot, featuring a combined market capitalization of over 55 billion and a 24-hour trading volume of nearly 4.7 billion, which also includes dots. Y'all, that's pretty big. Y'all know how long it took for even the coin market cap to total coin market cap to make it a 4.7 billion? Bro, like this is pretty all right. Anyway, some other key highlights include a Kayla network, a decentralized finance and stablecoin platform featuring DeFi activities like lending, borrowing, liquidity staking, and atomic swaps. With cross-platform functionality, a key highlight of the protocol is the Arcala Dollar, AUSD, a multi-asset peg stablecoin that leverages Polkadot's interoperability features to be used across multiple chains. Oh, I know what I'm going to be doing with that. Reef Finance. Reef is a DeFi protocol that aggregates liquidity from numerous solutions, such as decentralized and centralized exchanges, to power more efficient atomic swaps with reduced slippage, smart owl-driven yield farming aggregator, and an enhanced overall user experience. That's tight. Moonbeam. Moonbeam seeks to introduce smart contract functionality to Polkadot, which doesn't support it natively. Interestingly, since the project's solution is compatible with Ethereum Virtual Machine, EVM, and development tools like MetaMask, it offers an easy way for devs to deploy existing contracts with minimal configuration. Okay, great for developers. Kusama gets its first parachains. Earlier, we have initially left out one of the most significant events of Polkadot history, parachain auctions and the launch of its first parachain. Excuse me. However, since new upgrades are initially tested on Kusama before they get deployed on Polkadot, the Canary Network was the first platform to host parachain auctions. But why are parachains such a big deal for Polkadot and Kusama? The answer to this question is quite straightforward. While they relay chain features only the most important core functionality, new features will be added when a parachain launches with a new ecosystem. Moonbeam is an excellent example. While Polkadot's relay chain lacks native smart contract support, this functionality can be added to Moonbeam launches as parachain, since parachains are interoperable with the relay chain and other parachains. Taking place between June and July 2021, the first 5 parachain auctions have launched on Kusama, with the second batch of 5 slots being sold in September. It goes without saying that a highly anticipated event was a great success throughout the 2 batch of parachain actions. Over 31,000 unique accounts contributed over 2.6 million KSM, worth around 781 million at the moment, to support crowd loans for participating projects. Parachain auctions on Polkadot triggered dot price rally after parachains was deployed, tested, and carefully audited by developers and users on Kusama. It was time to launch parachain auctions on Polkadot. Taking place between November 11th and December 16th, Polkadot hosted 5 parachain auctions in which 12 crowd loans were registered by projects. While Kusama was attracted many users, Polkadot auctions achieved even greater popularity within the community. According to the project's report, nearly 78,000 unique accounts contributed 113.5 million DAT. That's over 3.4 billion based on the current market price in the form of crowd loans. After the auction ended, the first 5 parachains officially went live on Polkadot on December 18th. This is probably the greatest milestone in the project's history, and it represents the final stage in the interoperability-focused blockchain roadmap. At the same time, with the launch of parachains, developers delivered the last piece of functionality that is crucial to achieving the vision the team outlined in Polkadot white paper. And parachain auctions are not stopping anytime soon. Launched on December 23rd, 6 auctions are currently in progress until March 10th, with the project expecting this trend to continue throughout the rest of 2022. Since it was one of the project's most anticipated events, parachain auctions on Kusama and later on Polkadot triggered a significant price rally for DOT. Great. Between July 20th and November 4th, the cryptocurrency surged from its $10.98 to the new all-time highs of $53.88, representing a 390% growth in less than 4 months. During the same period, KSM recorded nearly 200% gains. And I think this is important. And we're going to finish off with this here. What's next for Polkadot? It's safe to say that Polkadot has had one of the best years so far, as a long-awaited launch of parachains allowed the project to achieve its latest milestones in its roadmap. However, that doesn't mean that the team isn't looking to push through more major upgrades in the future. As they phased in a blog post, 2022 is the beginning of our next chapter in Polkadot's history. Happy to hear it. As parachain auctions will continue to go on both Kusama and Polkadot, these projects that have successfully won dedicated slots will start roll out their solutions, which will introduce increased functionality, scalability, and other benefits for the ecosystem. At the time, while Parity is creating a bridge between Polkadot and Kusama, Snowfork Solutions will connect Polkadot with Ethereum to achieve interoperability. Great. Furthermore, to support developments around this field, the project's core devs will turn a major focus on refactoring and optimizing the code. Also, they will introduce new tech to reduce the cost of latency of message passing, which will eventually allow each deployed parachain to achieve the 1000 STPS, the standard transaction per second per shard target. Finally, the team will also work on the Parathread feature, which will allow projects to launch their solutions on Polkadot as well as benefit from both XCMP and relay chain security without winning a slot auction. That's pretty big. Let me definitely like that. Oh, I can tip again. So let me go ahead and tip that. After reading all that, that was a big read. I actually won't be able to go into my last article for Matic, but we're going to start that going in tomorrow. There's more ETH Killers to come, but I hope these helped y'all out. And before we get off, let's chart them real quick. Just the 2 that we've talked about. Let's zoom on out to a daily. So this to the side for a second. And let's check out ADA. All right. It's just as they said. This downtrend on the daily has been broken. Now, we are also doing as they requested. This 1.75 level needs to be broken for us to start assuming that, yay, Cordana to the moon. But as of right now, the downtrend is broken. We are above our EMAs. We have a cross on our cloud. And if we find support on where we're sitting on, which is our 1.43, then there's no reason not to continuously be bullish on ADA. So that's big. Like, that's doing better than some of the other tokens right now. Like even Ethereum is still under the cloud. It's still under the gator. It's not bullish yet. However, ADA is saying, I'm ready, coach. Put me in the game. Again, we're waiting for a break in 1.75 area, that zone, so we can fully be bullish. And you can read that in the article that we're going to have inside the description. So I like the way it's looking. Let's zoom out a little bit more. I like to see a weekly. On the weekly, yes, that's exactly what we want. The same place. We want to break above that, and we'll be trading back above our 20-day EMA, using it for support instead of resistance. Right now, it is acting as resistance. Y'all see what happened. ADA took off, hit that 20-day, came back down. So let's break the resistance, and we can start screaming ADA to the moon once again and attempt to see it achieve higher highs. Let's keep our eyes on that. Now, let's go and check out Polkadot. real quick. And Polkadot is looking a lot similar to what we just witnessed with 88. On a weekly, we are at a level to start finding support. And again, we want to break above this $32 area to really know that we're bullish again. But let's zoom in. So we haven't broken above it on a daily yet. We are still in accumulation phase, guys. We're at a decent point to still want to get involved with that, but we are not at the point to where you're saying that, okay, if I buy it today, I know that it's going straight up to the moon. We got a resistance ahead of us, and this is just technical analysis side of things. This isn't fundamental. From what we read fundamentally, I hope you judge by that as well, but technical, we need to break $30 to start thinking that we're more into the bullish side of things, and we definitely want to break our $33 to start saying, oh yeah, we're going to new highs. So that's what we'll be looking for with that. But as an investor, not a trader, as an investor, you have to question yourself, is this thing has been at $55 before? It's priced at $24 right now. Is this a good spot for me to dollar cost average in? Do I think that we can retest this all-time highs? Do I think that after what I've read about Polkadot today and what I'm going to do when I do further investigation, do I believe that Polkadot is worth more than $24? If you answer yes to that, then let's dollar cost average in. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, hey, buy it today, you're going to see $55 tomorrow. I'm not saying we're definitely going to break this all-time high. I'm asking you to do your own research, and if you feel like, yes, then it's after what we're reading and after seeing how so many people are getting involved in Polkadot, I would like to at least own some of the tokens and some of those other currencies that you're talking about, Reef and all the rest of those coins that's on the Polkadot ecosystem. I want to get some of those. Well, then now is the time to dollar cost average in. Is $24 not a good price to get into Polkadot? I think it is. But that is my time for today. So I hope this was informative. And tomorrow, like I said, we have more to go on. We got more ETH Killers to talk about. You got Tron, we got Matic, we got EOS, we got so many other mainnet tokens that we're going to be covering this week. So y'all please come back. We're just getting started. Peace, love, and abundance.